in the transcendental service of the Lord, achieve their respective goals, and by the grace of the Supreme Lord, when they are fully Krishna consciousness, they actually enjoy spiritual association with the Supreme Lord. But those who are worshippers of the demigod never reach the Supreme Lord in his supreme planet. Even the less intelligent Brahman realized the persons cannot reach the supreme planet of Krishna, known as Goloka Vrindavan. Only peoples who performs activities in Krishna consciousness, Mam Ashritya, are actually entitled to be called Brahman because they are actually endeavoring to reach Krishna planet. Such, such persons have no misgivings about Krishna and thus they are actually Brahman. Those who engage in worshipping the form of Archa of the Lord or who are engaged in the meditation of the Lord simply for liberation from material bondage know by the grace of the Lord the purports of Brahman, Adibhuta, etc. as explained in the next chapter. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः गदामेयं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातां सागणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सावधैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादां सागणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावादान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतुषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी ऋषाभानु प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं देशं दीनः। Hare Krishna. This verse we forgot to recite. No? 3 devotees can recite. Okay. So in this sloka, Krishna told very clear about in this previous sloka. What is the sloka? Esham to antagatam papam jananam punya karmanam tedvandva moha nirmukta bhajate mam dudavratah. So the one who worships the Krishna, he is freed from what? These two things, dvandva and moha. So what happens in the previous point? Krishna is very clear. So this sloka says another one category of devotees who are there. They are aspiring for moksha. So they will be bewildered and they are facing so many miseries in this life, life after life, life after life, life after life. They know that this world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. So what they think themselves is their solution is the liberation. So liberation, the one who aspire for the liberation, they are approaching the Supreme Personality of Godhead because they know that only Supreme Personality of Godhead can give the liberation. So anyway, we are going to discuss that. So Jara Marana Mokshaya माम आश्रित्य यान्ति यतन्ति ते ब्रह्म तद्विदो कृष्णम आध्यात्मम कर्म चाकिलम. So they know very well this world is completely miserable, dukkhalayam ashashvatam, and there is no happiness here. There is no permanent things here. They are bewildered by this illusionary energy of the Lord, and they know they are intelligent. But Srila Prabhupada still here says that less intelligent, because compared to their like materialistic peoples, in 7.15 Krishna says that four type of peoples will never come to Krishna consciousness. Namam dushkritino mooda prapadhante naradama maya aparitajnana asurin bhavamashirita. So these four category peoples will never come to Krishna consciousness. Compared to them, this category person, this person is approaching the Supreme Lord. So he is considered to be intelligent, but Srila Prabhupada is very less intelligent. So we'll see further that why he is a less intelligent. So some cases Srila Prabhupada is very intelligent, means approaching the Lord for the service. He is a very intelligent person. So here Krishna says that category of the people aspiring for moksha, technically moksha kamis. This is called moksha kamis. So there are two situations here. One is current body subjected to birth, death, old age, and disease. And another one body, spiritual body, is completely free from miseries, which will get in a Vaikuntha. And in a Brahman, what that Brahman is form of impersonalist Paramatma relation, whatever can be. This body means above this material nature is called as a spiritual body. That like Sachidananda Vigraha, that will come in the Vaikuntha and above planets. So there they know that there is no miseries. So they started aspiring for get out of this material world. Moksha comes those are. So here Krishna told that grassly engaged people will never inquire for spiritual aspirations, and the one who inquire for the spiritual advancement, for transcendental level type of knowledge who want to aspire, there are three types. Who are those? Those first are yogis, jnanis, and second is ashtanga yogis, and third one is bhaktas. So here we know that Bhagavad Gita clearly says that kleshariktarastesham avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi gatir dukam dehavabdir avapyate. Means the one who take the path of this liberation, moksha, jnanis, they have to go undergo so many austerities and penances. They have to read so many Vedas, and they have to depend upon their own gymnastics. Srila Prabhupada says they'll do gymnastics. So they'll do so many things to achieve the liberation. This is comes jnana yoga. So they will go undergo so many things, austerities, penances, to get a liberation from this material world. Whereas ashtanga yogis, they will do so many meditations, and they have to high level of renunciation they have to follow. They have to go Himalaya, and they have to renounce everything. They have to go secluded places, and they have to do so many meditations, that this and all things, and their destination is Paramatma realization. But here Krishna says that the intelligent devotee approach me, and he will take a liberation from me, because he is a intelligent. Because why he is a intelligent? He knows that mukti pradata sarvesham Vishnu aradha, means only only Vishnu can give a liberation. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 14th chapter 7th chapter 14th sloka, mam eva e prapadante. So he will well aware. So Srila Prabhupada in this purport he says that, I'll read that purport. Material body, because of karmic reactions, are very hard to destroy. Krishna says the word mam eva are also very significant. Mam means unto Krishna, Vishnu only, not Brahman or Shiva. Brahma or Shiva. Although Brahma and Shiva are greatly elevated and are almost on the level of Vishnu, it is not possible such incarnations of Rajoguna, passion, and Tamoguna, ignorance, to release the conditioned souls from the clutches of Maya. In other words, both Brahma and Shiva are also under the influence of Maya. Only Vishnu is the master of Maya. Therefore, he alone can give release to the conditioned souls. The Veda Shvetatara Upanishad 3.8 confirms this in a phrase, Tam eva viditva. Our freedom is possible only understanding Krishna. Even Lord Shiva affirms that the liberation can be achieved only by the mercy of Vishnu. Lord Shiva says, Mukti pradata sarvesham Vishnu revana samshayah. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. So here Srila Prabhupada purport is very clear. So even if the people wants to approach for the demigods also, they are not able to get out from the karmic reactions. So yanti devan vrata deva pitri yanti pritirittavah bhutanam yanti buddheja madhyanti yajinobhima. So the one who approaches the demigods, they will go to demigods planet. The one who approaches to the Pitris, they will go to Pitri Loka. The one who approaches the demigods, they will go to demigods. Means like this Pitriyan, Pritivrata, Bhutanamayanti Bhuteja, means the one who worship the ghost and spirits, they will go to that planet. So Madhyaji Yandi Nobimam, the one who worship me, they will come to me. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita very clear. This says that only Krishna can give a means Vishnu can give a liberation. Sarvadharman paritejya mam ekam shanam raja aham tuam sarva papya. Because these living entities are conditioned in this material world because of karmic reactions. Can we discuss that why living entity want to enjoy this material world, then why they are stuck here? Can see someone one friends why living entities are stuck here? A desire of enjoyment, independent mentality. Nice. Compete with supreme. Any other? Avidya, ignorance. So living entity want to lord it over the material world nature, and you want to compete with the supreme Lord. What he says, he created that desire. So because if only independent desire that want to enjoy from the means apart from the Lord, he will take a birth in this material world. And what he do taking, and after coming here, you want to lord it over the material world. After many births, he will get to know that he don't want to. There is no happiness here, and there is no peaceful here, and everything is a miserable. So he will approach the supreme Lord. And what the karmic reactions here, very important question comes. Many people approach the demigods. So demigods will never give a liberation because they are also conditioned. They also servants of the supreme personality of Godhead. They are also under three modes of material nature, and they also have influence of illusionary energy of the Lord. We can see this Indra also, king. When this Parijata flower, this Rukmini asked Parijata flower, so he also got illusion. So he is also envious of the Lord. And Brahma also. Brahma Yama only, like it's complete how Lord stole this Brahma, steal the Gopas. So these are all like when living entities come in contact with this material world, they will get conditioned. And there it's very hard to overcome. Mameva e prapanyan, Daivi Aisha Gunamai, Mama Maya Durataya. So even demigods are also under the control of the supreme personality of Godhead. They cannot avoid the liberation. And whatever they are giving benediction, that is adjustment of karma. In this life means they will adjust here and there. But they cannot destroy this sinful reactions or sinful activities and karmic reactions of the living entity. So Krishna is very clear about in his point, 18th chapter 66 sloka. Mam, this Sarvadharman Paritejya, Mam Ekam. Ekam is very significant. If you surrender only to me, then I'll this Sarvadharman Paritejya, Mam Ekam Sharanam Aham Tvam Sarva Papyabhya. Means Krishna is very clear about his point. He can clear all the reactions of his life. Aham Tvam Sarva Papyabhya, Moksha means he will give the liberation from the material world. So this jnana yogis, they have to. We learned that jnana yogis, they have to go with so many austerities and penances. They have to study so many Vedas and Vedanta. These and all things they have to do. And Ashtanga yogis, they have to renounce very greatly. But here Krishna is suggesting in this loka, where it means Krishna suggests very easy process. Why you want to do those many? Just you come and surrender to me. That is only sloka says, na? That moksha ishai masucha means you just surrender to me. You do bhakti yoga, everything will be taken care. So this is a very easy process. So bhakti is so powerful in such a way that just by approaching the Lord, that Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam, just by coming and touching with the angas of bhakti, it can be liberated. It's completely a mercy of the Lord. If Lord will be pleased, definitely He will reward a liberation for the living entity. So in this case, I want to discuss about this Ajamil pastime. So how bhakti is so powerful? So Ajamil is a very nice Brahmana. So he was nicely practicing bhakti also in his beginning days. So because of coming and touching with the sangha, asas sangha, so what he developed is lust. He started associating with a prostitute, and he became a servant of that prostitute. After that, what happened? So he become so much lusty. At the time, at the end of the death, what happens? He called only holy name Narayana. Just calling that holy name, he got liberation. You see, many people will do so many astrologies to get a liberation, but the devotee, even unknowingly also, he don't have any faith on Vishnu. He don't have any interest in doing bhakti also. Just coming and touching with the association with the holy name of the Lord. So he will got a liberation. Vishnu Dutas personally came and took him. So bhakti is a more powerful. It can award even liberation for the living entity also. Means like it easily can award. Other processes they are depend upon their own endeavor. But bhakti is not depend upon own endeavor. It's completely mercy of the Lord. And bhakti angas are very, very powerful. So here in this sloka, it's very clear that this sloka is made for moksha kamis. The one who wants to liberation, they will approach the Lord. Then what is a real devotional service? So that we will discuss now. So real devotee will not aspire for anything. See, since we are in this Gaudiya Parampara, our teachings are very clear. Our Acharyas and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their teachings are very clear, point to point. So what really devotees will aspire? So I was searching for this sloka and I got this Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 10th canto, 14th chapter, 8th sloka. Tattenukampam sushamikshamanam. Bhunyana evatma kritam vipakam. Ridvak vapubhir vidanan namaste. Dveta jetayo mukti padeshu dayava. So here, my dear Lord, one who eagerly wait for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds, and offering your respectful obeisance with his heart, words, and body is surely eligible for liberation, for it has to become rightful claim. So this is actually devotees. Devotees, they don't want anything from the Lord. They want to even they are suffering also. They are undergoing so many situations also. They don't want to approach the Lord. Why they will not approach the Lord? This is my past deeds. I'll suffer. Krishna is so merciful on me. One I can able to remember on Srila Prabhupada past time in this context. So Srila Prabhupada cutting the vegetables means he is previous days he used to teach his disciples how to do cooking. So one day what happened? Srila Prabhupada cutting tomato. So at the time what happened? Srila Prabhupada finger just touched to that knife and blood started coming. So at that time, what happened? Srila Prabhupada, this is very huge. So it happened. He was used to put a bandage and those and all things. And Srila Prabhupada replied, "This is nothing. It's a very huge. Actually, misery is going to happen. That because of the Lord, it is reduced. So this is what the really devotees will think. So the devotee think that Lord is reduced a lot for me. I don't want anything. But still, this we can see even Raghunath Das Goswami also. When he was sitting and chanting very intensely in the Radha so Srimati Radharani itself appeared. And she holded her sari as a shadow from the sunlight. So Sanatana Goswami is chastised. So why you want to take service from the Lord? So this is actually the devotees. They don't want to take any service from the Lord and they don't want anything, not even liberation also. So Tattenu Kampam Sushamikshamanu means Lord they will be very satisfied with what they are getting and they are ready to suffer for the Lord pleasure also. So this here this point is very clear. And Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, 12th chapter 39, Srila Prabhupada mentions very nice. Those who are devotees always engage in glorifying Krishna. Advaitamanchuta manantarupam. When we speak of Krishna, we refer to all his avatars, such as Krishna, Govinda, Narayana, Vishnu, Lord Chaitanya, Krishna Balaram, and Shyama Sundar. One who always thinks of Krishna must attain Vimukti, special salvation as the supreme personal associate, not necessary in Vrindavan, but at least in Vaikuntha. This is called Swarupa Mukti. Even I was thinking about this, like how to elaborate on this topic. Even others also we can see many this tracks of the devotional service. They will aspire for sarupya, samitya. These are all many other five types of liberations. But in this parampara, I was contemplating this on this. I thought to discuss about this. In this parampara, we can see our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings are very clear. We will not aspire for even this five also. So let us discuss about this. So I thought to discuss about even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings also here. This how to prove that how we are not as this means in this Gaudiya line, we are not aspiring for even highest liberation, but want to associate with the Lord. What is that called technically? Sarupya. Sarupya, Samipya, Salokya. These are all things. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Shashti. We are not aspiring for this also. What we are aspiring? We are really aspiring for Krishna Prema. So that we will discuss now. So the real devotee is simply want to serve. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, when he met, he's a great scholar. When he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri Jagannath, so he got attracted by beauty of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what he did, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fainted, he took him to his home and he started serving. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back, consciousness, and with few days he teached Vedanta to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So at that time, by seeing the knowledge of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by seeing the this activity and the symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya quoted this sloka. Please repeat after me. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Shikshatam Eka Purusha Purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sharirādhari Krupambudhirayastamaham prapadye. Let me take a shelter of Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, who has descended the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to teach us real knowledge. His devotional service and a detachment from whatever does not foster Krishna consciousness. He has descended because he is an ocean of transcendental mercy. Let me surrender unto his lotus feet. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. So here Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is very clear. So why Lord Chaitanya is descended? He wants to teach us a detachment. And after detaching, he wants to teach us a attachment. How that attachment? Love. Love towards God. This love towards God is above than that five types of liberations. So we can see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come everyone. I was listening my Guru Maharaj lecture in the weekends. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to call everyone, come. What this? I have a Krishna Prema. Which how many fruits you want, you can take, and if you want, you can take and you can give others also. See, this is a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Take a Krishna Prema, the fruit of Krishna Prema, and give to others also. So this is a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So following the footstep of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, our Goswamis used to deliver even the impersonalists also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered two impersonalists. As of now, I know two impersonalists. Can anyone guess who was it? Hari Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Prakashanand Saraswati. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Prakashanand Saraswati and the another personality Sri Mukunda also. So he used to do devotional service, again he used to go with associate with the Mayavadis. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu being a Paramatma in his heart, he understood that he is doing these activities. So he told him that I am not going to give you, and in one life I am going to take you definitely. So he becomes so much happy by standing outside. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called him and he gave Krishna Prema for him. So this is means Sri Mukunda, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Prakanand Saraswati. When he went, our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Mayavad Sannyasis also. First he attracted as effulgence. Where that place? Varanasi. Varanasi. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there, he attracted through effulgence. And he made the situation that Mayavadi come and touch Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and by just touching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they got purified. And they also got what is the real knowledge. So this is actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not only delivered the fallen souls, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saved the even impersonalist also, who want to get a liberation from this material world, who really want to achieve the liberation, which is those service to Krishna, and only they want to happy. They think that they are the happy that just by getting a liberation from this material world. And following the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, our six Goswamis, they used to deliver the impersonalist. So this is very nice uh, sloka. This is six Goswami Ashtakam only. It is there. Shri Gauranga Gunanuvardhanavidu Shraddha Samruddhyanvidu Papo Tapani Kunjatanubritam Govinda Kanam Priti Anandambudi Vardhanaika Nipuru Kaivalyanistarako Vande Rupa Sanatana Raguyugu Shri Jiva Gopalaku. So what they are doing? They are very expert in increasing the limits of ocean transcendental bliss. They are savior of the living entities from the devouring mouth of liberation. See, they means Srila Prabhupada translate this devouring mouth of liberation. You see, means our acharyas are condemned to this liberation. Why? Because actual constitutional position of the living entity is to serve the Lord. Simply merging in Brahman, and that is also Srila Prabhupada says that they will also fall down. Bhagavatam sloka also says this. With the time, they will also fall down. The ultimate living entity's constitutional position is to become a servant of the Lord. When we become servant of the Lord, naturally, we will achieve supreme destination, supreme liberation. Srila Prabhupada mentioned this. That means our many slokas also is there. The real devotee who don't want to mix anything from the Lord. Anya Bilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Anamritam Anukullena Krishnanu Sheelanam Bhaktiruchate. Means he don't want anything. Anya Bilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Anamritam Jnana Karma Anamritam Anukullena Krishnanu Sheelanam Bhaktiruchate. Another one is there this Sarvapade Vinurmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktiruchate. So these are all slokas really proves that this is actually we are the servants of the Lord and we have to serve the Lord without expecting anything. So Gauranga teaches very high level of knowledge. Actually, in Shikshastakam also this entire all 8 verses says this. I don't want anything. Nadanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadisha kamaya. So in this sloka, actually my meditation that I want to share here for my purification. So Nadhanam. So when this person have this money, naturally he'll get a greedy. So Kunti Maharani also says that Janma Ishwarya Shrutta Shribin Edamana Madapuma. So the one who have this Nadhanam means Lord Gauranga Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Satyasutta is saying that I don't want Nadhanam. I don't want money, by which I can become so much greedy. I want more, I want more, I want more. Srila Prabhupada used to say, you can see the billions who are earning, they're earning billions, but at night they will eat 2 chapatis. So this is the thing. So they will not, whatever they will earn, they will not going to eat that. They are not going to enjoy that. 2 or 3 chapatis. Nothing apart from that. So Nadhanam, which makes me a very greedy. Really, I don't want, oh Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling in the devotee. Na janam. Through jana, what we will get? Jana? Famous, prestige. They will anchor, oh, some people are staying, my name they are calling, you see. This Naradamas comes in this category. They will do so many philanthropic works and they will claim, they will derive from Krishna and they will let, I did. Where is they will know not a matter of Krishna himself, you see. Na janam. I don't know, oh Lord, and na dhanam, na janam. Second comes na sundarim. So in this weekend, last weekend, I was hearing Srila Prabhupada lecture. Sundarim. Even Gauranga is telling that Sundarim. I don't want even the Sundari also. Why? Because today morning we are listening very nice lecture. This last was the living entity. It will not helps us to inquire for the higher absolute truth. So na Sundarim. I was listening to Srila Prabhupada lecture. Srila Prabhupada is telling in Bengali poems, some word he was telling. I can't even remember that. But Srila Prabhupada is telling this wife is a drunkard of blood 2 times. One is in a night. As when blood converts to semen, she would drink. She used to take that, and morning as a sweat and energy. 2 times she will suck the blood. So Srila Prabhupada is telling very hardly this point that na sundari. So our Gauranga is very clear. Na janam, na dhanam, na sundari. Kavita va jagadisha kamaye. I don't want anything opulence in this material world. Everything is tucha. Our Goswami also did this. Taktva adhonam ashesha mandalapatim shrenim sada tuchava. So they have just renunciate, they developed such a renunciation level that they're not get attracted for anything in this material world. They attracted only to lotus feet of Gauranga. God, their life and soul is Gauranga's instruction, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction. And this Mama Janmani Janmaneshware, here it's very, very significant. Mama Janmani Janmaneshware, you see, our Mahaprabhu is not mentioning for even liberation also. Janma Janmaneshware. I don't want even moksha also. Very significant. Mama Janmani Janmaneshware, I am ready to take. Oh Lord, if you want to throw me everywhere, like even upper planetary systems also, down planetary systems also, even aquatics, birds, beasts, wherever. You can throw me. Mama Janmani Janmaneshwara. Bhavatat Bhakti Rahetu Kitai. What I want to do? I want to become a unmotivated devotee unto your lotus feet. So this is actually teachings of our Lord. And next sloka also says, Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram. So Lord, this is also very nice, addressing the Lord in through his devotees. Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram. So I am your eternal service. Means I am your eternal servant. So Patitam Mishame Bhavam. So means humbly submitting. So whenever we are praying also, like actually when I do pray this, first I will say this also humbly. I am submitting myself because of my own independent mentality, because I don't my own enjoyment, because my mistake that I have came to this material world. So I am committing this so many offenses and mistakes. This is only my I'm humbly submitting ourselves. Like this is only mistake of me. Your nowhere comes. You want to fulfill me my independent mentality, so you give this chance for me. I am desiring back again through your devotees and your mercy. Oh Lord, you please give me one more chance. So, Patitam Mam Vishwame Bhavam, I fall on this material nature. I don't really, I'm getting desire to go back because of to fulfill my desire, you sanctioned me to come this again through your teachings and your mercy and your devotees mercy. I'm getting a desire to attend you back. Oh, please, Lord, please give me a chance. And Kripiya Tavapada Pankaja Sthita Dule Sadrisham Vichintaya. Means through devotees, means we have to approach the Lord with further services. Means please keep me dust. So this is very two verses is like these two verses are very intense and also like very means my favorites also. I thought to share this. So next, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in Chaitanya Charitamrita is that Krishna Bhakta Nishkama Ateva Shanta Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakali Ashanta. So because the devotee of the Lord Krishna is desireless, he is peaceful. Fruitive workers desire material enjoyment, jnanis desire for liberation, and yogis desire for material opulence. Therefore, they are lusty and cannot be peaceful. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's means clear instruction that because they aspire for something, they will not be peaceful. So, whenever we are discussing about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he does all four things: liberation, and this is the fruitive activities, and this activity four types of things: liberations, even liberation in even five types also that I discussed. Savijya, Samvipya. These are all things are condemned. They don't. Lord, if you want to send me wherever, you can send me. I want to be your ahayutuki, means unmotivated, uninterrupted devotee. When I was hearing one lecture, I don't know reference. So one devotee is telling that after Srila Prabhupada used to do intense kirtan, and he stopped the kirtan. And Srila Prabhupada, one devotee came and asked Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, if you go Goloka, who will take care of it? Who will take care of us? Srila Prabhupada, no, I'm not going to Goloka, I'm going to hell to preach there. So the devotee is mentioning this. I want to check for the references. So the devotees will desire this. Even gopis also in the matter. So when Lord is suffering from this, acting as suffering from this one headache, so gopis used to give their lotus fish dust. So I were ready to suffer from hell also. So this is actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. So every yuga, Lord descends as a incarnation for Paritranaya Sadhuna Vinashaya Dushkruta. So here Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended for not killing someone, to give Krishna Prema, to give Harinam. So when Gauranga means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended, with him even Hare Krishna Mahamantra also descended. So Yuga Dharma. So this is the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this sloka says that Jara Marana Mokshaya means the one who aspire for liberation, they will approach the Supreme Lord. Really, that is not actually destination of the living entity. The real destination of the living entity, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us is that Krishna Prema. Wherever we go, we should be aspire for love of a God, and we have to distribute this also. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructions also this. Yaradakatarakaha Krishna Upadesh means we have to practice this love of God, and we have to distribute others also and preach others also. That is the thing. So I'll end here. If anything, question, comments, we can discuss. Whatever I spoke is